Hi everyone. Today I'll walk you through the HibouAir Desktop Application and show some of its key features. First, a quick introduction. What is HibouAir? HibouAir is a smart air quality monitoring device that measures environmental parameters such as CO2, particulate matter, temperature, humidity, pressure, VOCs, and more. It comes with several solution options: the Cloud Enterprise Solution, Cloud Light Solution, and the Standalone Solution. Today, we'll focus on the HibouAir Desktop Solution, which includes the desktop application I'm about to demonstrate. You can download the desktop application from the official HibouAir website It's available for both macOS and Windows. I've already downloaded and installed the latest macOS version, so let's open it up. This application works only with a BLE USB dongle, which comes included in the desktop solution package. I've already connected my dongle, so I'll press the Connect button. Now, as you can see, the application scans and lists all the nearby HibouAir devices in real time. At the moment, I have 3 devices detected. You can see each device's type, status, online or offline, and their real-time air quality data. If you're managing many devices, you can easily filter by type or board ID. When I click the Scan button, the air quality values update automatically. Let's now explore a device in more detail. Here we can view its real-time readings, but to access historical data, we click this button. The application starts reading data directly from the device. Keep in mind that historical data is stored only while the device is powered on, so you may need to allow some time for new data to accumulate if you've just turned it on. My device has been running continuously for almost 6 months, so I should have a full 7 days of historical data. As you can see, the application presents it clearly in charts. I can hover over each point to view the exact parameter values. Next, let's export the data. After exporting, we can open the CSV file, which shows all the values neatly formatted. This data can be used for further analysis, charting, or even importing into other platforms.
Now let's move to the dashboard section. Here, we can choose which devices we want to display. As you can see, currently I don't have any device selected. I'll click on Dashboard Setup. It shows a list of all nearby devices. Let's select all the devices and press Save. Now the dashboard displays the selected devices. This is similar to the nearby sensor screen, but here you have full control over which devices appear on the dashboard. You can also remove devices or adjust their position as you wish. Let's click Dashboard Setup again. This time, I'll remove one device and bring another device to the first position. Now I press Save. As you can see, the devices are rearranged accordingly. This gives you flexibility to customize your monitoring view exactly the way you prefer.
Now, let's move to another interesting feature, the virus index. To enable this, I'll select one PM device and one CO2 device. A new widget appears showing the AI-based real-time virus index. You can switch it to full screen mode, and it automatically updates every minute without any user input. You can also remove this widget whenever you like. Another useful section is device settings. When you manage several devices, identifying them only by board ID can be tricky. Here, you can assign a custom name. For example, I'll rename this one Conference Room. Now, when I return to the Sensor Data tab, I can easily identify it by name. You can also view device details such as part number and firmware version.
You can also set the device interval for storing historical data. This is a very important feature for those who want full control over how long they monitor and access their data. Please note that to use this interval setting, your HibouAir device needs to be updated to firmware version 2.6x or newer. Now, let's try updating the interval for this device. The application first checks compatibility to determine whether the device supports interval configuration. For older firmware versions, the default interval will be used automatically. Here, we can set how often the data will be stored in minutes. You can also see a simulator that shows approximately how many days of data you'll be able to access. Let's set the interval to 15 minutes. With this setting, the device can store almost 3 weeks of historical data. This allows you to balance between higher resolution data and longer storage duration, depending on your needs.
Finally, the Reset Application option clears all settings and restarts the app, a convenient way to start fresh. That's a quick overview of the HibouAir Desktop Application, a powerful tool to monitor, visualize, and manage air quality data right from your computer.